Hey, what's up guys? It's Frankie here. I want to talk to you guys about how to deal with your most difficult clients. We're hanging out at the beach here at a fancy hotel in Cabo, visiting some friends. I know a lot of you guys have pain in the fucking ass clients who demand phone calls, demand meetings. It's never good enough, it's never fast enough, it's never cheap enough, and want all these things from you. We're going to talk about how to solve those issues once and for all. So let's get into that. By the way, I can tell you from experience, for those of you guys who are in this situation, if you have 20 good clients and 2 bad ones, these 2 right here will occupy way more rent-free space here than the other 20 who are happy. And you'll spend a lot of time before you go to sleep thinking about how can I get results for these people and stressing about the situations that aren't working, which is generally speaking not how you want to run your agency. So what do you do when you have those bad clients? Well, first of all, if the bad clients are rare and they don't happen that often, and you don't necessarily absolutely need their money, then the solution is really simple. Fire them. And I'll tell you, I didn't know for years that you could fire clients. I always thought clients fired me, but I didn't know it worked the other way around, and you can in fact just say, hey. And the best way to do this is the George Costanza, it's not you, it's me. Hey, sorry, it's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me.
You're giving me the it's not you, it's me routine? I invented it's not you, it's me. Nobody tells me it's them, not me. If it's anybody, it's me.
All right, George, it's you.
You're damn right it's me.
Good old George. George made that show, in my opinion. So, if it's just a one-off situation, you got a bad client, just give them their money back. Say sorry. I always get into these situations to try and do the best for everybody and all people involved, but I realize it's just not as much of a fit as I thought, and we would be doing a disservice to you. It's not you, it's me. I'm gonna let you go. Oh, so much relief, by the way. Got 20 clients, 2 of them are driving you crazy. Go down to 18 and everything's good again. Second thing you can do, by the way, and this is the much harder thing to do, is when it is a systemic issue. What do I mean by systemic issue? Meaning clients are regularly having problems with your service, and it's happened to me. And by the way, just so you guys know, this is a normal product of scaling. When you start getting a whole bunch of clients, usually balls will start getting dropped and the quality will slip, and maybe you even might start to conclude that this agency thing just doesn't scale, and you would be wrong, by the way. But it does happen, and we got some sailboats way down there. I thought that was cool. I don't know if I actually pointed at where you guys can see them. But if it's a systemic issue, almost always, by the way, it's only a function of 2 things. I would say about 10 to 20% of the time it's because you're not getting anybody any results. And about 80 to 90% of the time it's because you are not communicating expectations well enough. And as a result, the whole marketing process is creating distrust. Now, I don't want to put that all on you. I'm not saying that you're a distrustful or a bad human being or anything like that. Maybe some of you guys out there are. Not my people watchers, but YouTube. It's full of terrible people. But the thing about it is I had a friend of mine who was speaking at a conference, and he raised his hand and said, hey, everybody in the room, if you are unhappy and wish you could fire your marketing company, put your hand up. And this was a room full of dentists. And 75 or 80% of them put their hand up. And that just shows you how many people are unhappy with their agency. So they kind of go into these relationships expecting the worst. And so the distrust comes from the fact that they've just been burned by this whole marketing business and people doing that for so long that they really just don't expect good things from you. But what you want to do is start to think about, how can I start to build trust into my communication? So if clients are regularly asking, like in my case when I used to do SEO, like, hey, can you explain this report to me? I have no idea what the fuck this means. It looks pretty, but how are we actually doing? Well, I started to realize I should probably start answering that question before they even ask. And what you'll find is you'll start to build trust into your process. So you really, really want to pay attention to the client's ask, the questions, the objections, or the concerns, and think about how can I deal with that before it even comes up. And what you'll find is it'll eliminate so many meetings and crazy things. And if you do those two things, if you fire people and then use the feedback to improve the process, inevitably you will end up with only happy clients, which in the beginning I didn't believe was possible in the marketing agency, but really, really is. And also it'll help you get clearer and clearer each time on who your ideal client is, so you end up with just an agency full of the right people, which is fucking awesome. And then you get to build something that scales and is cool. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and may the force be with you. And I'd love to hear your comments, by the way, in below with your own experience with crazy ass, badass clients. So much love, guys.